is Rampage, baby. This the show that y'all been waiting on. Adrenaline pumping your chest. This is Rampage, yeah. This is Rampage, yeah. This is Rampage. Let's go.
This is Rampage.
This the show that y'all been waiting on. Adrenaline pumping your chest. Yeah, this is make or break. My bones are made of stone. Just step inside the ring, I'm stomping through your soul. This is Rampage, screaming cause damage. Bump you with a vengeance, and finish you, make you vanish. Get you boom, 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 boom. Sending back to the amateurs, bringing back what's smacking. This is takedown, takedown. Yeah, ready for Rampage. Yeah. Ready for Rampage. Let's go. This is Rampage. Yeah. This is Rampage, yeah. This is Rampage, let's go.
It's Friday night. You know what that means. Take it away, Connor.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast on YouTube and Twitch for our AEW Rampage live reaction. Rampage is back at regular start time. No entrances, just going straight into it.
Why are you guys always ahead of me? I did nothing. I sat here and I waited, and y'all still ahead of me.
Yeah, no, Rory's always ahead of me too.
Now seeing the pyro.
Yeah.
At least me and Carly are on the same wavelength. Y'all just like delay your pops for like 2 seconds for our sanity.
They should have saved this match for the main event.
That's what you mean.
Oh! I didn't even know this was happening. Oh, this is about to be. Oh my God! What is the main event?
That's a good question. What is the main event?
I think it's going to be the TBS champion.
Cargill. Yeah, probably Jade Cargill, I'm assuming.
Oh, is it Cargill and Marina Shafir finally?
Yeah.
That's why they had the green balloons.
Nervous about that. I'm not gonna lie. I've told these guys, Carly, but I used to. I'm still a huge MMA fan. I trained for several years and have a few friends of mine that are professional fighters. So I was following like Ronda Rousey, and then like the crew she came up with, which one of those girls was Marina Shafir. I think she was a judo competitor. I don't think, obviously, not to the extent Rousey was, but like. One thing I found about like her, especially when she was working with somebody's green, her transitions with, you know, in what would be a judo setting, they're really cool, but like it comes across on pro wrestling almost like she's botching. And so I'm really nervous about her going against someone as green as Jade. But Jade's such a superstar. I feel like she'll pull it off. She might even go in there and squash her.
I don't know. It does always come off the transition from MMA fighters to pro wrestling, where it does look botchy, you know. So Maria Shafir's first match was a little on the iffy side for me, where it bordered on that like it didn't look good. it
had moments in it that were just like, oh gosh, that did not look good. But she looked great. She looked really good. I didn't see all of her stuff on Dark and Dark Elevation, but against in those short matches, she can do it. It's just I just worry about her going against someone green like Jade. Like Jade is getting better, but honestly, I think probably the best result is Jade wins in like 2 or 3 minutes. Even though it sucks, because I want to see the women get more time.
What's her name? Maria. She was in WWE NXT.
I think married to Roderick Strong, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Roderick Strong.
To guess him?
Yeah.
The one with what's his name? Mike Bennett. Is that right?
Maria Kanellis.
Mike Bennett.
They were talking about having her. Tony Khan reached out to her about maybe running the Ring of Honor women's division, which I think would be awesome.
But like for Maria, not Maria Kanellis, Maria on AEW. I haven't seen her put one decent.
Sorry, I'm one track mind.
Like I haven't seen her put one decent match on without a bot.
Wait, who is Maria in AEW?
The one that's going against Jade.
Oh, Marina.
Marina.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Marina. Yeah. I thought her name was Maria this whole time.
Like the crazy thing is, like as someone who has legitimate martial arts background, like her judo is like world class. The thing is, people don't understand judo. They don't understand that it's supposed to look clunky. Like, your goal isn't to look good and pretty like pro wrestling. Your goal is to manhandle your opponent and get them to the ground and make them tap out. And that's what she does.
Unfortunately, it comes across as bad pro wrestling.
It does. It does. And I think there's an element of training and experience that goes into it to where you can get to a Ronda Rousey level, who still sometimes looks clunky in the ring, but she has actually like dedicated it to find the balance of what gets over in the ring versus what actually makes her look like the true badass fighter she is, you know? Because those are two different things.
If you're going to be a pro wrestler, you should look like a pro wrestler. Yeah, that's when you
For
get the Matt Riddles, you get the Jake Hagers that were former MMA fighters. I think they should look like pro wrestlers, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
First comment.
I can't believe I'm seeing Tomohiro Ishii and Adam Cole in 2022 on my television screen.
There's Mr. Jacobs and Brody. Mr. Jacobs is not on. He had I guess that's a family emergency. And Brody.
Jacobs, man, I hope everything's all right, man. We'll be missing you.
And Brody, he's no longer in the podcast. I said before, had a creative difference, and yeah, we just departed ways, I guess.
Connor, I'm gonna hang out after the stream. I'm gonna holler at you about that.
All right. Okay, so. Well, yeah, she is green.
Hey, but that hair is green, and
like she's not. Well, like she's not green in that sense. Like, she wears green, so she is green.
Yeah, no, but honestly, regardless of how green her in-work is, she just exudes charisma and superstar. Like, you can't look at her. You could take someone who doesn't know anything about wrestling, tell them to look at that girl, and they will say superstar. They don't have to know what she does, but she just looks like a badass, and she carries herself like a badass. And so the wrestling, the in-ring acumen will come, but it's going to take her continuing to have these matches, you know, against people that are better than her, against people that are worse than her, or people that are at skill level. It's not, she just started wrestling like a year ago, man. And she's pretty freaking good for just 1 year, you know?
Have y'all seen, is this true that Cody Rhodes wants Tony Khan to buy out his contract from WWE that he's on?
Is that true? I thought it was a joke.
No. That sounded like some BS to me, man. That sounded like clickbait.
Because before they said that Jeff Hardy was unhappy in AEW, and then
dude, don't trust those sites, man.
And then
look. I don't know if you pay for it, but if you have $5 to spare and you get Fightful Select, if it ain't on Fightful Select, it ain't true.
Because Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy both said it was false.
I mean, what's the big deal? It's not like they're relegated to like single A baseball. They're literally going out and doing live shows, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Don't ask me anything about Cody ever. I'm not capable of saying anything like remotely nice about him. I don't like Cody. I never liked Cody.
Okay, so we do both like the Red Sox, but I'm gonna break your heart. Cody is my favorite wrestler, and I just found the Walmart exclusive.
I just got that a few days ago.
Dude, did you see that Ric Flair like retro that they had in there too?
Yeah,
is that like a new line they're coming out with?
Yeah, I think so. I got the
break. I've never gotten to show Carly my out of hand collection. You'll have to excuse my room. My girlfriend and I just broke up, so I kind of have my stuff all over the place. But I am a very big collector. Can I flip the screen? No. Here we go. Wait.
Oh, are you seeing Adam Cole on top rope?
Ouch.
Wait.
Yeah.
What's Adam Cole doing up there?
Fixing to get powerbombed off the.
Oh, is the match coming back?
What was I got the Cody Rhodes red variant and the Sting.
I finally found it, dude. I remember that they were talking about that was coming out like a year ago.
Yeah. And
have you gotten any of the Dark Order Unmatched Series 3 yet?
Just Anna Jay.
Bro, somebody came across in my Facebook group, or in the Facebook group that we're in, came across the Chase Anna Jay at the Target right by my house, bro. I was so pissed.
It was what's his name? He
What, are you asking me what his name is?
Yeah,
Adonis.
Yeah.
Adonis. Yeah, he's so cool, man. Ooh, I'm gonna make Carly mad again.
Ooh. That was a good move by Ishii. His name is Ishii. That's the way I'm going to pronounce it.
That sounds familiar, though. It sounds like well, I mean, well. Technically, it sounds like a name, Ishii and Rakishi. Ha!
Ooh, good work by Ishii.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, smacking it.
Super.
Oh boy.
You got 1 of 1,000? That's a nice figure.
The 1 of 1,000 Cody Rhodes.
I don't care. Like, if I don't like the wrestler, I still like collecting good things. I still like rare
Are you
collectibles.
saying as a performer?
Wow, that was nice by Adam Cole.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I got the Adam Cole shirt on.
Hey, that's a nice one.
I'm rocking the super kick, the Young Bucks kissing Adam Cole. It's like 2 deers kissing a skeleton. Yeah,
I got
I'm
the top rope exclusive Elite Hunter Kazarian.
Oh, dude, what happened to the I Hate MJF shirt? You been rocking it lately?
Technically you weren't on here a lot lately, so I just
dude,
though.
wear it, dude. I know that's like it's got to be one of your favorite shirts, man, because it's literally exactly how you feel inside.
I still got it though, just so you know. I just haven't worn it.
You'll just wait to break it out for when he wins the world championship.
Yeah.
Oh God, I can't wait for that day. We're gonna have to do All Elite Zone clips channel just so we can do cut out the excerpt of his reaction to MJF winning the title, and I feel like it's gonna be so epic.
He's gonna win it this year or next year. I'm saying next year. He's gonna beat Punk.
So do you think Punk loses to Page and Page continues his reign?
I think
and MJF is the one to take it off of Page.
I think CM Punk takes it off of.
You
Page,
think so? But let me ask you this: do you think that's a babyface versus babyface matchup? Do you think Hangman takes Punk to the brink? Punk realizes he has to cheat to win, and he turns heel. I think that would be very interesting.
Oh, Jay White.
Do you think they just really do the title change, babyface?
Oh, I didn't know Rocky Romero was out, but I wouldn't. I would see CM Punk turn heel, but I think we're kind of over the honeymoon phase. Like, yeah, he's been going out of there having banger matches. That match with Dustin Rhodes was off the chart the other night. Adam Cole
and he did it again with Penta the week before. Switchblade.
Yep.
And a cheating way. I don't know if y'all got on the same page or what.
Oh, low blow.
And this match.
Oh no, the last shot.
And this match is a qualified match to get into the Owen Hart tournament.
Wait,
that is
on the men's side.
Dang, that's what's up.
Daniel Garcia and Eddie Kingston's match should have been for the Owen Hart tournament as well.
Is it for the Owen Hart tournament?
Samoa Joe, Kyle O'Reilly, and now Adam Cole. Bye.
Kyle O'Reilly, Samoa Joe, and
do we know what the rest of the card is?
We got. I'm sorry, Connor, but we got Daniel Garcia and Eddie Kingston. Everyone must be banned from ringside.
Is that for the Owen Hart tournament?
Nope.
No, but it should be.
I think so. And I love Eddie Kingston. He is one of my favorite wrestlers.
Because they only have 3 for the men, and the women they have 6 so far.
Let me play devil's advocate though. I think Daniel Garcia, and who'd you say he's going up against? Eddie Kingston? They're obviously involved in a story already. Mm-hmm. I think the OM is a chance for men and women who aren't entranced in a story at this time or have plans for a story for the future to get some shine, either it be in loss, good, or in advancing far in the tournament.
Elite, they're in nothing but stories and in nothing but the Owen Hart tournament. That makes no sense.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
All of the Undisputed Elite has been in the beginning of the Owen Hart tournament, and they're in nothing but stories right now.
That's very true. I'm kind of confused as about how they're going to play that out with the New Japan crossover. Because it's are they going to have matches against each other? Are we going to have them teaming up? I don't know. I have no idea what the Super Elite is doing right now, but I definitely see your point.
I'm not a big fan of the Super Elite. I don't know anything about them except that Kenny Omega. I mean, I kind of like the Elite, but I just don't like the Elite with Don Callis in there.
He's
that
not. He
Jackal.
ain't been around since he did the little thing at the pay-per-view where he made everybody think Kenny was coming out. I think Don's great. I think he adds so much to the act. Obviously, he's a crap person, and you know all that. But I think for what his role is, he does great.
I'm not
When
as
he
I
said
said.
when he goes when he had the face off with Evil Uno, and he goes, Uno, do you know what the capital of Bangkok is? And he goes, what are we doing? Playing trivia, Mr. Omega? And then immediately just kicks him in the nuts. And he goes, it's Bangkok, baby. And then he gets down and he goes, 69 me, Don. I was like, what is going on, dude? They are such comedy gold together. But I guess that's a matter of preference with your style of how you like your Kenny Omega. I like mine goofy.
I'm not a big, as I mentioned, I'm not a big fan of Don Callis, though. I know him when he was known as the Jackal. I know him when he was known as the Cyrus of the virus of.
Did you like
ECW,
him more then?
And known as the Impact Wrestling Vice President until he got fired, thanks to.
Did you like him more then, or now, or did you like him more then as opposed to now that he's teaming with Kenny Omega, or that he's his valet or whatever you want to call it?
If Kenny Omega can defeat anyone on his own, I'm fine with it. But Don Callis, I don't think so.
I think you just don't like heels.
As I said,
I think when Kenny comes back, that's when they're going to start the feud with the Elite versus the Undisputed Elite.
So my theory, and I selfishly, I want to see the Golden Lovers match one more time. I think that could be what really puts a bow on the Super Elite story, because you have whatever they want to do, and then maybe Kota Ibushi comes out at the end of it all, because like you want to see Omega Okada, you want to see the Bullet Club versus like all the other people that were once the Bullet Club. The only thing that would make it better or AJ and Finn were still here, and then we could really put a bow on it. But I think the thing I want to see more than anything, more than Okada and Omega 5, is Omega versus Ibushi.
I don't think Okada's going to be on it.
He doesn't even have to be, dude. There's so many dream matches to be had. They're not going to do championship versus champion, because that would mean one of their champions has to lose.
I think they're going to do CM Punk versus Kenta.
Kenta, yeah, go to sleep. Whoever winner keeps to go to sleep.
But CM Punk's going to be in it as the AEW World Champion. But for the Owen Hart tournament, like the women's got 6 and the men's got 3 now. Like they're really pushing it close, because Double or Nothing's May. It's the next month, and
they got plenty of time, dude. They only have how many more matches? Because once it's the first 2 rounds that take the longest. Then it's like
they haven't even started the actual tournament. Like this is just qualifying matches.
Wait, this is not qualifying matches, not the first round tournament.
Matches. Like these are matches. I think these are matches to get into, because they're saying qualifying.
I thought when I read it, I interpreted it as the qualifying matches were the first round matches, because I thought when I looked at the bracket that's how it was laid out. But maybe I'm not smart enough. Figure it out. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Let me. Oh god, we're gonna get Lance Archer versus Sir Pentako. He is
Hook.
Did Hook say something?
I think he just did, but I don't know what he sounds like.
Oh, I can't even hear him.
I missed it.
He's probably about to take his chips. Oh, dang.
I think he held on to the chips.
That is the perfect first match for Danhausen. He's going to get his ass kicked, but it's going to be so funny.
I don't want Hook losing to anyone right now.
Hook's not losing to Danhausen, that's for sure.
I think it's a great little
Danhausen doesn't have to win.
I think they're both young. I think they're both just youthful. I think it's fun. I think it's playful. I think it's a good storyline. People say, dumb for Hook, but he's a kid. He's young. He's old enough to be my son. Like, I think it's fine for them.
You got to ride that Hook thing for as long as you can, but eventually there is story in Hook is who finally takes him out, and what his character development is once he finally gets humbled and takes a loss. I think that's the story with Hook.
We have a very big surprise for the viewers.
Yo, I'm alive. What's up?
It's about time.
Eddie in yet. Hey.
Hello.
Aiden, I got a mustache.
Yo, I love to see it. I cut my hair. What do you think?
Looks good, dude.
I
The
cut my
ladies
hair
like it.
too.
This
Oh,
match
no.
I know the ladies like that.
What was I going to say? I was watching the Bulls game, but not anymore. It was too painful to watch.
Not anymore. We're not.
No, I'm not going to talk about it.
Dude, I was really upset. You know how good the Grizzlies did this year, bro. We got our butt smoked game 1 in the playoffs versus the T-Wolves. Luckily, we did good last night, but
Have you guys seen Lance Archer's boot?
What do you guys think of Hook's first words?
What did he
say?
He said, "You wanted my attention. You have it now." To Dan.
Oh, perfect. That's all he has to say. That's literally all he has to say. Did he sound intimidating while he said it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, just his
Well,
aura,
what does he
man.
sound
He's
like?
just
He
like
sound like
every
his dad?
single kid in high school that would like. You would see take people's lunch money and shit. Like, I don't know. He's so awesome.
So Lance Archer just squashed Lance Archer squashed Sir Pentako. Not Sir Pentako's 80th loss.
And you know what else though? Did you look
He's
at
the
Lance
only one-
Lloyd's? Did you look at Lance Archer's left boot?
Well,
Was it different from his right boot?
Well, actually, it looks like it just came off though easily. So I don't
Probably
actually.
didn't care, man. He's just like, I'm still gonna
like I keep up with the AEW records daily after every show. So Pentako has 5 wins, and they upped it to 12 wins, just to say that he won something. I keep up with him daily. He did not win those 12 matches.
Oh, there he is.
Like they're adding
There
wins
he
to
goes.
people. But Mikey, the Owen Hart tournament actually begins May 11th.
Okay. I was completely not
Because
I haven't been following as closely because of everything going on here lately. So thank you for letting me know.
On May 11th at the Long Island, New York, it says the Owen Hart tournament begin. So
And let's not also forget
they're going to have a lot of qualifying.
Do we know when the final is?
It's gonna be
double or nothing.
Seriously? They're going to have like 2 or 3 qualifying matches a week.
But
And
the only bad thing is,
and
the
the
only
worst
bad thing
part of it
is-
is I'm not going to be a part of Double or Nothing. Well, if we have a podcast or anything else going on,
we don't do podcasts for
pay-per-view.
I mean, we could.
Or we could do reactions.
I mean, I would
Well,
do that if y'all were.
well, the
We could
last
do a
time,
post show. Post show would be good.
Oh, show, yeah, after.
yeah,
Yeah. I'd much rather do a post show now that I think about it, because I do like to hear the commentary and take the show in as a fan and then provide my thoughts after.
And I can't watch Double or Nothing though, because for one reason we're gonna have DirecTV. Well, here cut off.
well, they're probably having on Bleacher Report a fight.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw Watch
I watch it
Revolution.
every time.
So next we got Daniel Garcia and Eddie Kingston.
Well,
Eddie.
I got
like
Eddie
I
winning
said, I
this
can't
match.
watch Double or Nothing because it's
Eddie's got to win this match, right? I mean, unless Jericho Appreciation Society cheats.
Listen, a little piece of my heart breaks every time Eddie loses a match.
I
But
love Eddie Kingston. He makes wrestling feel real. He walks the King's Road. I love it.
Would you say he makes wrestling feel real?
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
exactly how I feel, man. Everybody else, when they cut promos, you can tell they're, putting on an act. When he talks, that's just how he is.
That's how he talks. How he
that.
dresses is how he dresses. Like,
When I went to Windy City Riot and he made a surprise appearance to challenge Ishii, and I've never
there?
felt that energy. Yeah, I was there for it.
Oh, it's so sick.
It was awesome.
so everyone's banned from ringside from this. So we're gonna hopefully we got a clean winner.
I hope so too. I don't like cheaters and I don't like heels making their fast move
I
appearances.
bet Garcia cheats to win.
I don't think I've said it yet, but it's nice to meet you, Carly. I haven't met you yet.
hi, nice to meet you too.
And
He's also a Red Sox fan.
Yay!
but anyway, I would like to give a
do you have
special
Terry
shout out
Funk shirt
to
on?
A few people were talking there. Somebody.
I'm so confused. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying, like Aiden, do you have a Terry Funk shirt on?
I do have a Terry Funk shirt on.
Hey,
I
Fit
noticed
nice.
the font, so
Carly, we got to get your wrestling shirt game on point.
I have a couple. There's a sweet 6-star FTR shirt.
Oh, that one's so good.
I'm going up to Webster for the FTR I forget who's doing a big time wrestling or something for the FTR.
Nice.
Be up there, so I'm gonna grab that before the show.
I really wanted to buy Chris an MJF shirt.
Yo!
So I got him the I Hate MJF shirt, and it's probably one of my proudest gifts I've ever given.
There's a couple good shirts. There's a Britt Baker shirt I want.
Sorry, Cade wanted to say hi, but he doesn't have a shirt on, so I was telling him no.
No. Come again soon.
Anyway, I would
Eddie
like to
Kingston
give
with the chops. Like Eddie Kingston has vicious chops. At All Out 2021, when it was Miro versus Eddie Kingston, I recently just watched that match, and Eddie Kingston,
that was a great match.
Like Miro's chest was like purple blue of
Yeah.
Eddie Kingston's chops. Like Eddie Kingston knows how to throw a chop.
Bro, can you imagine?
was this that All Out, Connor, the one we went to see the watch party on?
Yeah, Dave and Buster's.
Yeah. I remember that now. I remember that.
Aiden.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the chops between Kingston and Ishii?
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be insane. I want to see Kingston and Walter go at it.
Oh gosh.
You mean
Or
Gunther.
hold on, I got one better for you. How about Minoru Suzuki and Walter?
Bro, no, I need to see that in my lifetime.
Actually, Walter might kill him. Like,
Part of me, it's horrible to wish for someone's release, but part of me wants Walter out of that company.
and to go to AEW though.
I don't know if they can use him as well.
I think he would do best just killing it in Europe, like just being the Andre the Giant of Europe.
I think that if he were to leave, he could hopefully rejuvenate England's or just Europe's entire.
Yeah, because there's an untapped market there, man. They could really have an
right
AEW level promotion over there with all the talent that they have.
The only problem is NXT UK and WWE as a whole is just a black hole
but
for all the talent there.
nobody watches that show, man. Like they have some of the best weekly television, some of the best talent, but nobody watches the show.
Yeah, but WWE killed the indies in Europe.
Yeah.
There's nowhere near as popping as they were.
Oh my God! Look at Daniel Garcia's chest.
Ouch!
He's slapping his knees, slapping everything.
I've seen a lot of people saying that Daniel Garcia should be in Blackpool Combat Club.
No.
But yeah, I agree with that. I think that he should be in Jericho Appreciates. I think he's perfect for the role because we all know he can be a young, violent, technical wrestler. But getting to see him work his promo chops is a lot more. It just feels a lot better to see.
Are you talking about Garcia?
He needs to work his promo chops because he has the personality of like mayonnaise, man. He
really does.
He needs something because you can be the best technical wrestler in the world, but if you don't have
and if you're going to be in this
personality,
group,
it's
if you're going to be a feature player in this group, I thought that was one out of all. I think Inner Circle was great, but Guevara never really took his mic work to the next level, and I think that's why we're seeing him struggle now as this, whatever they have him doing with Ty Conti. I think they want Daniel Garcia to kind of be the breakout guy like Sammy Guevara was for the Inner Circle, but he's really going to have to learn how to talk, man.
Like Sammy Guevara, I seen one of his promos on.
What's up, Alex?
Hey.
What was it? It was the I think it was the Road to Dynamite or something they do on YouTube, and Sammy Guevara has been cutting some good promos on there. Even on Dynamite, it was when Cody first beat Cody in the ladder match. He cut a very good promo.
He did, yeah. I remember that one. That was pretty good. But his promos are hit and miss. I will say that Garcia, it's never a hit though. He's got a lot of work.
When he gave the line when he said, "I'm a sports entertainer too,"
funny.
That was fire.
That was funny. I was
so
like,
good.
no.
He needs to keep it short and sweet is what he needs to do. Kind of like how they had Jungle Boy for a while.
And he's right where he needs to be right now. I think.
Yeah, because
working with Jericho will do wonders for him.
Years old.
Oh yeah, he's a young guy too.
He's got he's got 10 to 15 years before he's in his prime. Yeah. That's the crazy thing about AEW. There's so many cats like that in 10, 15 years they're just now going to be at their peak.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of cats, though, I would like to give a special shout out to Ryan Katz, who is watching the podcast tonight.
Shout out, Ryan. Appreciate you watching, man.
And also, I'm sorry. In case you don't know who he is one of the podcast host of Oh You Didn't Know podcast with Brian Gerald James, as you already know him as Road Dogg Jesse James.
Alex, what do you think about Sammy Connor? I've known Sammy before he was even known. He was 19, maybe 20, 21. Does not look. He was not the wrestler he is today. Like he was very just getting started, and to see him like all the way to the Indies and making it to main event in Dynamite, being a champion, it's just really very cool to see someone that you see a local show and they're now on TV. But Sammy Guevara is one of my favorite wrestlers, but Scorpio Sky should have had that title longer.
Yeah.
I hope that this reign really is good for Sammy because I think he needs a good reign. His first reign was only fine. His second reign was, just meh. And then this reign, it needs to be good to rejuvenate his character and also to rejuvenate the belt because the belt has fallen off.
I agree. I agree with that about the belt.
I felt like his first reign was better than his second reign.
I feel like Sammy has bad heat right now.
Because he
I feel like he doesn't have the good heat. I feel like he has the go away heat. I feel like it's very cringy and icky, and I don't know. I think Sammy's an excellent wrestler, and I hope this kind of takes a turn with the tie thing.
Oh, no.
If they do have Scorpio Sky win it back, I think he should be the champion till Full Gear. Like I have at least a long time to make the title more. How do I put it? More major, like not a mid-card title, not, a secondary title.
I can't believe we could have had Andrade holding the belt.
I feel like there's a lot of other talent that could have the belt that it could have moved on to by now instead of going back and forth between Sammy and Cody. Like there's Ricky Starks, there's Malachi Black, there's Pac, there's Andrade, there's like my 6-year-old was like, what about Malachi Black? And I'm like, that's a good point, Alex. And he's 6. Like there's a lot of other talent that it could have shifted over to, I think, by this point to make the title, I don't know, more legitimate, or I don't know what the right word is, but I don't know where the title is right now is kind of wonky.
It just hasn't been it hasn't been deemed important enough, given it was given to Cody and then Sammy and then Cody and then Sammy and then Sky and then Sammy. It just feels like all the hard work that Miro and Brody Lee and Darby put into it has been washed away.
Hi, back.
What's going on, Mikey? To you now we see 2 of you on there, except one of them is an imposter. There we go.
All right, I forgot to tweet the link. I just wanted to make sure post it on my Twitter that we were live and see if we can get some more folks in here.
Mr. Jacobs, hey everyone, sorry I couldn't make it tonight. Had a family emergency go down. Just wanted to pop in and say thanks for commenting.
Appreciate you. Can't stop. I'm glad to be back, man. Miss you guys.
And nice South Park gimmick, Mr. Jacobs.
Mr. Jacobs, sorry you had an emergency.
We miss you, Mr. Jacobs.
This is actually the first live stream that he's missed. He's been on
He's Mr. Reliable. You know it was something serious for him to miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, but seriously, all jokes aside, man. Hope everything gets better and everything works out, man. We miss you.
That was a nasty knee by Eddie Kingston.
Yeah,
but man, he's so stiff.
But anyway, have any of y'all seen my latest YouTube video yet?
I watched it, Chris. Yeah.
Oh, is Daniel Garcia going for the walls of Jericho?
You're so far ahead of me, bro.
Oh yeah, you're a little farther ahead of me.
Eddie's now getting over the ropes. Like
I won't say anything anymore. I forgot.
Now I'm there.
Okay, here. Wait, I'm still not there. Oh, there it is.
Now I'm there.
Well, kind of like the walls of Jericho.
The walls. Turn it over. Eddie's gonna reverse it. Oh.
I think
he got to the ropes. Yes, sir.
Except he I'll say this, minorly tapped out, and now he's got the ropes.
Oh, sharpshooter. Ropes.
What I think they should do with the TNT title is have Sammy beat Scorpio Sky just so they won't play hot potato with it. Have Sammy go to Double or Nothing as champion and lose it at Double or Nothing.
Man, I think they should have had Andrade win the coffin match. Darby could have lost that match by just taking some crazy bump. Nobody would have thought he wouldn't have gotten pinned. He wouldn't have had to tap. And then I think Andrade really should be the one to take the belt off of Sammy.
But I think the person that should beat Sammy is Christian Cage.
Oh, really? I mean, that's somebody who hasn't really people aren't throwing that name a lot, but I mean, I could see it. But then him being the champion is just about whoever the heel is, or is he going to be a heel? Is he going to turn on Jungle Boy, or who just getting the shine? That's good if he turns on Jungle Boy and then Jungle Boy takes the belt from him. That's a star-making moment for Jungle Boy.
Oh, that's a good shout.
I'd like to see it on Swerve or Ricky Starks. I'd like to see
Swerve,
Ricky
yeah.
I agree with Starks there. I think Starks has the charisma of a young Rock. I think he could carry it.
I want to see it on a babyface because of I think one of the best things that the TNT title did, whether it was Cody or Sammy or Darby or whatever the baby faces who've had it, is the open challenge. And everyone's always like, why didn't Scorpio do an open challenge? I'm like, I'm pretty sure an open challenge like a babyface thing. Like heels don't usually do open challenges. They're like looking for any reason to get out of having to defend the title.
But I think Ricky's moving towards being more
being a babyface, yeah, for sure. I mean, I think eventually Hobbs should take that title from him, break away, and then Starks would be just a amazing babyface.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this the pin?
Oh, what a super!
There you go, Eddie with the win.
Eddie Kingston picks up the win.
Oh, he's about to get jumped though.
I hope he's seen.
You know he's gonna get jumped.
My heart's just like can't handle watching Eddie Kingston get jumped every week.
So, Carly, you're a big Eddie Kingston girl?
Huge.
I think, I think there's a story to be told. If Punk does win the AEW Championship, I think he should be a great opponent for him. I'm not saying he should win the title from him, but, like, eventually when he finally gets – just like when Darby finally got that win over Cody after so many tries, when Eddie eventually finally beats Cody or CM Punk after all the crap that he talked about Eddie – it's going to be such a big moment for him.
Yeah. I'd like to see some glory for Eddie.
I thought Eddie Kingston was going to whip. I thought he was going to get whip Daniel Garcia with his belt. He took it off and then never.
Here, what's he saying? Hold on. I got my volume down so low. My controller.
What did Eddie Kingston just say?
He's going to whip Jericho with Garcia's own belt. Was Adam Cole versus Ishii good?
It was a very good match.
Pretty good, man. I mean, they definitely didn't go all out, but like, I mean, for like the 15-minute match that it was definitely serviceable and better than anything you see on 99% of other promotions.
Jay White made an appearance on it.
Oh, here we go. I want to hear this.
Swerving Keith Lee.
They should be going for the tag titles, I think. If they're not going to have Keith or Swerve go for the TNT title, I'd love to see them as tag champs.
Or the FTW championship, since they've been feuding with Team Taz.
Well, yeah, but dude, I really think that FTW championship is like stays within the FTW group. Like I think Hobbs and Taz turn on Starks because he's finally getting too full of himself, and then Hobbs has the FTW belt, and then eventually Hook beats Hobbs for it. Oh, that would be so hard, dude.
Mikey, I think you're having some audio difficulties.
Audio difficulties? Y'all can't hear me?
Well, we can hear you.
It sounds like popcorn.
Can you hear me now?
Well, we can hear you, but it's just.
Is it better? Here, let me try something. How about now?
Nope. Well, I mean,
we try leaving and rejoining. Alex Tan says FTR is winning those tag titles next. They are red hot, and I have to agree. I would love to see FTR get that second reign, have it be a long, drawn-out reign.
Titoy and Shane Swerve, they're a great tag team. They put on, I thought not this one's, but last one's, they put on the best match of the night. But FTR needs to win those tag titles.
They're money right now, man.
Then you get tag teams like Santana and Ortiz, who should have already won the tag titles.
I think that FTR should get the belts as a face, have a really long reign. During that reign,
for sure. This is the year of FTR right here, bro. This is the year of FTR. They've been putting
it's phenomenal,
non-stop great matches. Mm-hmm. And there's just more to come. Okay, let me ask y'all this. Let me get your take, because the qualifier match is Cash and Dax. My theory is, so they're doing an indie show with Cash and Dax with Bret Hart in their corner versus Brock Anderson.
Oh, I got tickets to that.
And who's it? Brock Anderson, and who's his teammate with Arn Anderson as the manager? Oh, it's
Charlie
Brian
Lee?
Pillman Jr., another second generation.
Yeah, I remember.
I think how crazy would it be, because this is the Owen Hart tournament, how crazy is if this is how they bring in Bret Hart?
Well, I hate to.
Oh, I saw that about
We
Bret
should
Hart.
break the news. Well, WWE has signed Bret Hart to a Legends contract or a deal. So
That happened.
The news broke out yesterday or today.
Oh man, they
WWE just did it so he couldn't appear at the pay-per-view.
That's so lame. I can't believe he took that, man.
And WWE has no plans to even.
They're not going to use him. They'll use him for Legends Night every once in a while. If he even wants to go, he'd probably be happy just sitting at home collecting a paycheck.
Excuse my language, but that's bullshit.
I thought, is it confirmed?
Are you all right, Carly?
Yes, I'm fine.
Alex is worried about you. We appreciate the support, Alex.
I appreciate it.
I think you seem like you're doing great.
Oh, it's the Sephora commercial.
Is it confirmed that Bret Hart signed the contract? I believe the Wrestling Observer newsletter quote was that many in AEW believe that he signed the contract.
That could be a work, though. That could totally be a work.
Might be.
That's what they did with CM Punk. Well, CM Punk is a total liar during that whole thing.
Yeah.
In interviews, he looked dead straight that he was not coming to AEW.
But that was towards. But once the news broke, like, he was not hiding it it was the worst kept secret in wrestling. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Punk's own team leaked that information just so they could sell out that arena for his debut. You know what I'm saying?
But there was one interview and they said the best in the world, and he looked. When
Darby said it.
Yeah, and he said, Punk said, well, like I'm guessing it's Danielson. I mean, I'm not the best in the world anymore. I haven't wrestled in 7 years.
Yeah, but he said even if you call yourself think you're the best in the world or something. I don't know. I thought that was beautiful, and at that point, I knew it had to be CM Punk. If they didn't deliver CM Punk on that night, there would have been a riot, dude.
Oh man.
Punk also posted something on Instagram saying it's not over until you're in the ground, which is what Darby tattooed.
Yeah.
So
that's what's up.
You know what?
I'm really interested to see, even if Bret doesn't debut, that Cash and Dax match, that could be match of the year, man. They're gonna be watching the Owen and Bret matches all week long, dude.
I'm excited for the spot where Cash is gonna be twisting Dax's arm and Dax is gonna look up and point at him while he's on the ground. I can already tell what's gonna happen. I can already visualize it.
Dude, I can see like at least 10 spots off the top of my head where they're gonna be giving callbacks.
We got Jamie Hayter and Tony Storm. I want to hear this.
I'm so excited for this match.
Excuse me, I'm gonna have to step out for this one.
Yeah.
I want to hear this one too.
Wait, that's not tonight, is it?
No, it's not. It's into the first bracket of.
Gosh, they are so beautiful. All those girls.
Oh boy, I know. This is Britt Baker's hometown, but I really don't like her.
Alex Tan saying, can we get an AEW UK? I would love to see AEW in the UK. I love UK crowds.
Well, it says AEZ.
Chris is the
Chris.
Chris.
I'm a fool.
Chris,
also
I love
AZ
you.
UK.
Chris, I love
British
you so
accent.
much, dude. You make me laugh so hard, but you get worked into shoots so easily, dude.
But to answer your question, Alex, AEW AZ UK, I've actually been working on that, a UK All Elite Zone show.
Oh, really? Oh, like just like an extension, like some guys over there, like kind of doing what we're doing under this umbrella.
It'd like be all of us except everyone's from the UK. Like
okay, that'd be tight, man.
Like it's their own.
Bro,
thing.
the UK, they love. Honestly, some of the biggest wrestling podcasts that I watch are all from the UK.
Oh, we got Dax and Cash.
Yeah, I'm actually going to mute you all so I can listen to this.
Yeah, me too.
Man, that has match of the year pretensions in it.
Might be as they say on their T-shirt, the 6-star of the year.
10-man tag.
It feels like both Sammy and Darby are trying to establish a signature match. Sammy being ladder matches and Darby being coffin matches. If you had to choose a kind of match for MJF and Jungle Boy. Which kind of matches would y'all choose?
That's good.
Mm.
Cage match where you can't escape, like the old Memphis style cage, or
That'd
no,
be
not the Memphis style cage, like the one that the one with the like the Hell in a Cell style, where I mean, obviously in WWE they always find a way to open the door, but basically one where you can't escape.
But you can walk around on the outside.
Yeah, but dude, do you remember the match that Jungle Boy and MJF had on Dynamite a few years ago? Dude, that was the first moment. I was not convinced that MJF was a good worker. I thought he was just a mouthpiece, and he still had a lot to work to do in the ring. Well, when he had that match against Jungle Boy, I was like, this man can work. And
That was a
obviously,
Double or Nothing 2020, right?
it was, yes, dude.
Yeah, that was a banger match.
Well, I know it's almost time for the main event, though, but I'm going to make this quick. And I know this is, but with the producer's permission, we should take a poll on this. Well, right before we started the show, right before we went live, we were discussing about the. I really hate to say this, but we were talking about who should be the professional wrestler to introduce the AEZ podcast. So, besides the viewers and the comments, out of 5 of us, I really hate to ask this. Who should be the introduction for?
Are you saying if we were to get like a cameo?
Yes.
MJF.
I'll go first. I would like.
Just one.
Does anybody have a name on mind that comes to mind?
I don't understand the question.
I'm a bit
If
confused.
we get a cameo where we basically pay them to say, hey, can you say this is da 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 from AEW Wrestling or whatever they want to say, welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast, and that would be part of the intro to our stream.
What? We're gonna ask that now? Oh my god, I need like a week to think about it.
So just off the top of my head, I would say realistically, like guys that we could get that wouldn't be too expensive. I like Darby. I like.
But her name's. It's not Maria.
Marina
Shafir.
Marina. Her theme sucks.
It doesn't. So I actually really love classical themes and wrestlers. It's just this
question.
crowd is dead right now. This crowd makes no noise.
Since you look at all the rankings every day, if Jade Cargill wins this match, is this her 30th win?
Yes.
Yes. It should be 30-0.
I can double check that.
So do you think they go the gold route with her, where they get to like 100+ wins before she takes the L? Or do
I
you
don't know
think
about 100+.
maybe 50? I think 50 would be legit. But eventually she's got to run into like somebody like Ruby Soho or Britt Baker who's going to beat her, you know?
Well, she's already beaten Ruby Soho. And
I know, but she's going to get that win back.
If Jade Cargill wins tonight, she'll have her 30th win. But Jungle Boy is the number one to get into 100. He's got 77
I was about to say,
wins.
Jungle Boy's almost had 100 matches. He was the first person to get to 50. I think Sheeta was 50 wins. I think Sheeta was the first woman to get to 50 wins.
But
I thought Nyla Rose was, and I thought that was because.
Oh, was it Nyla?
Because Deeb beat Sheeta.
That's what it was. You're right, because she was about to, and then she slammed the trophy,
the trophy on her.
Board.
That was
actually really good storytelling.
That was really good.
And then now aren't they doing another match next week? Deeb and Sheeta.
We shouldn't get Darby to do our entrance because he can't really talk that great.
That's true. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think of somebody who has charisma. John Silver would be amazing.
So who does everyone got in the chat?
Ask the chat.
Well, no, like who do you got for the main event?
I have Jade.
It's Jade, 100%.
It's really weird to me that Marina Shafir is ranked number 2, even though she's not signed.
So I think she just signed. She signed.
Okay.
She signed.
She got the graphic.
Oh, really?
Well,
she got the graphic.
Wait,
she's not on the. Well, she's not on the roster.
Is she not?
Well,
I swear I thought she had the graphic.
Well, she's got an AEW T-shirt, so she has to be signed.
So she's not on the active roster, but maybe she's signed to like one of those tier deals. I guess that could potentially be what it is, like where they get paid per appearance.
That's what a lot of
the people on Dark and Dark Elevation, that's how they get paid.
Sky Blue, Julia Hart.
I think AEW needs to sign, like officially give the graphic to Julia Hart and Diamante and Kira Hogan.
And Ember Moon.
I would love to see Ember Moon or Athena. And
they just needed another female ring general, like Serena Deeb, to teach these girls, the Sky Blues, the Red Velvets, the next crop, how to present themselves as stars. Like Jade has it naturally. I think Ember, with her in-ring prowess and her experience in WWE, can offer these women a lot. Oh, look at the baddie section getting involved.
When did Red Velvet turn heel and join Jade? They were feuding.
Yeah, they totally just didn't acknowledge that at all.
Like that's what I was saying on Twitter a couple weeks ago.
Who fought on recently from Ring of Honor? Was it
Willow Nightingale? Yeah, she fought Mercedes Martinez at the Ring of Honor Supercard. She fought somebody else here recently too. I don't know if it was an indie show or what.
No, she faced Red Velvet.
It was Red Velvet.
Oh, that's what it was.
She was really good. I really liked her.
I like her, or like her energy that she brings.
She's the most natural baby face.
Yeah, she really is the definition of a baby face.
That
Ring of Honor crowd loved her too.
Have you guys realized that the baddie section is also TBS? So Jade just owns the TBS acronym almost.
Yeah, that bitch show.
What kind of punches was those from Jade Cargill?
I'm surprised they're giving this match 10 minutes.
What the heck?
I'm surprised this was given the main event. I really I'm on the Jade train. Jade is one of my favorite things in AEW right now.
I love Jade.
Jade's getting better at such a tremendous rate with her in-ring work. It's just she only has so many people to go against who can, actually help her get better. Like a match with Marina isn't going to help her get better. She needs to get somebody better than her.
I'm still really surprised they brought Marina Shafir and instead of utilizing the talent that they have.
And this program's been going on for a while. This year,
Tinfoil hat theory. I think they might have just signed her to try to get Roddy Strong to come over when his contract's over. But did he not just sign an extension with WWE?
No, he didn't. He's fixing to be on his way out.
Yeah, I was about to say, if they could get him to be in the Undisputed Elite.
But I don't know if you guys seen those punches by Jade Cargill, but if you guys don't know, I was a professional wrestling referee and also tried to be trained to be a professional wrestler. If I thrown punches like Jade Cargill just did, I would have had to run across the ropes until my back was bleeding. I would have got punished and everything. That's just really.
Tell me, what was wrong with them? I didn't catch it.
Like when she was punching, she wasn't even touching her face.
Yeah, and they didn't even look close to believable. I think
creeper punches.
I think with Jade, what they're doing is because she exudes that superstar charisma just by her look and her presence, they're letting her learn a lot in the ring. And so, I'm sure she's training her butt off, don't get me wrong, but there's only so much you can learn in wrestling school.
Brian
Danielson. To get those repetitions. Her repetitions just happen to be on national television,
Brian Danielson
wrestled that much on TV, though.
But I do think the AEW should use more of their signed women than using indie women, because a lot of them in the Owen Hart tournament, they used Rob.
Yeah, you're right. I was surprised at that. I figured they would have used more of the signed talent, but
they used whoever was against Britt Baker this Wednesday wasn't signed.
I know. I'm like, Britt Baker is going to come home to Britsburg and face some unsigned talent.
That one makes sense because obviously Britt wants to get a squash in front of her hometown.
They could have.
They squashed any one of the unsigned talent.
I was about to say, was that match even a squash? I think I didn't get to see it. I didn't get to watch Dynamite the other night. I just listened to kind of the reaction. Was it a back and forth match, or did she just squash her?
It was pretty much a squash match.
Yeah. See, they wanted to give her that squash win in her hometown. I get that, but all the other matchups, there was a lot of names in there. I was just like, what? Really?
But they could have easily put Leva Bates in there. Who hasn't wrestled?
Yo, Cade wanted to come say hi. Cade wanted to come say hi during the commercials.
Inspirational ass podcast.
Wait, can you hear us?
Fuck with it.
You want to put an earbud in?
Actually, yeah. My fucking dude.
Whoa,
where's my dude?
Mr. Jacobs isn't on tonight.
No.
He wanted to see Mr. Jacobs.
I'll be Mr. Jacobs for the night. What up? I'm Mikey.
It's not the same.
Wow.
Not the same.
Yeah, you ain't got waves, bro.
Something's different.
My boy Connor's here though.
Yeah.
Connor be holding it down.
I know. He here steady, bro.
Bro, you're screaming into my ear,
Oh,
bro.
my bad.
Okay, get out of here.
I
Now.
fucking
Get out
love
of here.
you guys. Good ass
Get out of here.
podcast.
Go be disappointed
My
that we
voice.
lost. Go
My
be disappointed
voice.
that we lost by 30, bro.
Bitch, I'm about
By-
to fucking cry.
by
As
30.
soon as you told me that, all my free
Get
stuff.
out of the room. Get out of the room.
That's a good friend you
I
got there, bud.
apologize. No, yeah,
Good
he's
friend.
my
Oh,
my boy
if
on
you
the
guys
floor.
want to see lots of Cade's moments, go back and watch some of the recent.
He always shows
podcasts
up at the last 5 minutes of every podcast.
Has he been on the show since I've been gone?
Not in person, but he'll
He
show
makes
up
a
in the
little
comments.
cameo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. He seems like a
remember-
funny guy.
I remember the
He's my
first
boy.
night he popped into the live chat. He went.
I was like, I saw it. I was like, Kate, what are you doing here?
So,
Just get out of the room. Get out of the room.
question for Carly: who is your favorite women's wrestler in AEW?
In AEW? I mean, it's gonna be Bret, right? You know,
Who? Britt?
Bret Baker.
That's
It's
my
gotta be
favorite.
the TMD.
Can we throw this around to everybody?
I love
Yeah.
Thunder Rosa though, but you know I don't sleep on Nyla Rose. I love Nyla Rose. I think she's
Mm.
great. You know,
She's grown on me a lot.
I think she's fucking hilarious.
Mm.
Promos are great.
And I think that's what's done it for me. Like her in ring, I think some of her matches, like I think she had a match with Statlander
Ooh.
a couple years ago, maybe at like Revolution 2020, and it wasn't. I think it was not just the greatest match in the world. But as we've gotten to see more of her personality, and I don't even know how I feel about the Vicky Guerrero stuff, but even her by herself, I mean, she just talk about how Jade exudes superstar. I mean, she's just right there, like right behind her, man. Especially,
You know, like I'll say this about the women's division. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So
It's
what I'm saying
Mike
about
and T.
the women's division in AEW is that I grew up watching wrestling. I loved wrestling. The women's division in WWE, especially WWF back in the day, was what it was. We all know. And then we had the Divas Championship. You know, and I love Nyla Rose for the fact that, you know, I have a gay daughter, and what she represents is really special to me. It's really special because she paves a way for kids to be in sports, and you know it means a lot. So that's kind of
Mikey,
where.
can you hear us?
Very well said. I totally agree with that. I love Nyla Rose, and I hate seeing a lot of what she goes through, and like a lot of the people like calling
it's
her
such
like saying-
garbage. It makes me so mad.
Uh,
You know, my daughter came home. She is like, she got
I don't know.
can't sleep over her best friend's house because
Oh, I've seen that tweet. you
her
put
best
out.
friend's dad doesn't
Who,
want kids sleeping over her
Man,
best
that is
friend's house.
horrible. That is horrible.
And you know, it's people like Nyla
Who's
Rose.
still-
It's like AEW in general. Anthony Bowens is an out wrestler. You know, the way Tony Khan treats his wrestlers with diversity, the way AEW treats women and treats their matches with respect, and it's not all about like Vince's idea of how women should look. You know, and it's
Can you hear us now,
one of the huge
Mikey?
things about AEW.
yeah. Did you mute me?
I'm
Because my
very glad that you said that about
talking
Nyla
to
Rose. I'm very happy to
I didn't
hear that.
mute
And thank you
anything.
for telling us about that.
You
I
were
don't know
not
what I-
muted, but I took that opportunity to talk about women's wrestling.
yeah, it
I
kept
don't-
saying the host has muted you. I'm like, am I just talking too much? My bad.
I didn't mute anything.
Can y'all hear me? Okay,
We can
Yeah, I
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Yeah, we know.
all good.
I will
It
say,
ain't me.
oh wow, Jed Cargill puts.
Is it what's on the ring? What's on the floor? Is that thumbtacks?
I think it's
Uh,
Popcorn.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
the popcorn.
I think the baddies were throwing
Oh,
popcorn.
the baddie
at-
on the popcorn. You're right.
I don't know how I feel
Oh!
about the name the baddie section. It
Man,
feels
we need a new
weird
name.
saying that.
I mean, it fits Jade's gimmick.
Oh,
Oh,
Jed
definitely.
Cargill's got. Oh, that was sloppy.
I'm
I
so
feel
glad
like-
that table broke because that would have hurt so bad if it didn't.
Jade
I feel like
Cargill
baddies
needs
is like a
some.
video game term. I'm trying to like Donkey Kong. Was there something like bash the baddies? I don't know. I feel
I
I
like
mean, it
it's
sounds like
a
it
video
is.
term.
If it's not, it should be.
I will say that Marina has some very good. I've noticed in the match that her submission holds and stuff are really on point. Like the move that she's doing now. I'm not gonna say anything, but
I
It's
bet
very-
that's helped by her actual experience.
it's very on point. Her submission holds. Got TikTok.
I have Pez, yeah.
Oh, transition into the ankle lock.
Oh, I'm not that far ahead.
Yeah, me neither.
Like you see how good. Well, when you get on that, Carly, like you'll see, like she's very good at like on point submissions.
Yeah, that judo style, it's like leg locks, arm bars, like hip tosses into submissions. Like it's not the greatest aesthetically pleasing pro wrestling arsenal, but like once she irons out the balance between the two, I think like 2 or 3 years time, I think she'll be fantastic.
That's the flip side to MMA fighters going to wrestling is that the submissions do look really good and legit.
But the way that they get there isn't as fluent as it is if you were a trained pro wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when Paige Van Zandt comes in, I would imagine, like, she's going to have a lot of the same problems because she's nowhere near the martial artist that Marina Shafir is.
Yep, that's what the balloons. Well, sorry.
I already know that too.
I love Jade's music.
And here comes the balloons.
I knew
Yeah, the money. I love it.
Marcus Ryan. Hey, thanks for watching, Marcus.
Thanks for watching, Marcus.
Hello, Logan James. I missed the first match, but the matches were good.
I say that the first match, Adam Cole versus Ishii, I feel like that was a very good match. I thought Daniel Garcia and Eddie Kingston was a very good match. And the main event was really good.
I give the show a 7 out of 10.
I didn't really care for the Lance Archer and
yeah, I mean, that was what it needed to be.
Yeah, but like I like Lance Archer. I love Lance Archer, but
Connor, we haven't gotten to talk. How do you feel about your boy Brian Cage finally getting his shine?
Go back and watch the reaction.
Did y'all do a show for it? Did you pop like
me and Mr. Jacob
windows off your house from screaming so loud?
I had some complaints.
You had some words.
Brian Cage is my number one favorite wrestler.
I know,
will
man.
never
Yeah,
change.
I thought of you. I was watching it live, and I thought of you specifically.
I've stood by Brian Cage for so long, and I went to AEW Nashville, and I got to meet Tony Khan, and the first thing I said to him is, "When are we going to get Brian Cage back?" And he told me, he said, "Stay tuned." And he
long-term storytelling company
too.
Because that was that was 2020, wasn't it?
2021.
Yeah, I was about to say that's long-term storytelling. He's like, I got you at 2022 after I buy a Ring of Honor. Like, who would have thought?
He said
he looked like a star though. The mohawk, I was digging the mohawk.
Do you guys do watch-alongs for pay-per-views? We didn't for the last one. We normally do a predictions video review, and we've talked about doing a post-show.
Honestly, I think if the fans want us to, I'd be down to do a watch-along for the pay-per-views. I usually just sit here and watch at the house by myself anyway.
The only problem with that is lots of people do like watch parties and.
I might go.
Yeah, that's true. But I also so I'm a big MMA guy. So what I do is I watch MMA fights with my buddies, and then the next day I go back and I watch other channels' live streams just to see how they reacted to it. You know, I think there's a market for that. But it's whatever the fans want. If the fans want it, we'll do it for sure. If Connor's up to it.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a great time.
Connor, should we also mention booking the Elite?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. There's so many things I've been wanting to mention. Booking the Elite.
I can talk about it.
Aiden is getting his own show on here. Everyone has been asking about it. He is the MVP of this. I shouldn't probably say this, but he's the MVP of this podcast. He's been here since day one. Yeah.
No, week 2 because I had finals day 1.
Week 2. But Aiden is booking the Elite coming soon to the All Elite Zone.
Yeah, it's going to be videos. It's not going to be a live stream. It's more than likely going to be videos of me and another guest booking a topic relating to, and not always AEW if that's okay, but maybe something Impact or Ring of Honor related.
Aiden, let me ask you this. Is it going to be the same? You already have a guest in mind? Or are you going to be doing different people for different videos?
Different people for different videos, yeah.
I'd like to throw my name in the hat.
Of course. Every one of y'all will be guests. You won't have a choice.
So is the first one going to be just you, or you already got somebody lined up for the first one?
No idea who I have lined up for the first one.
Hey, shoot me a message. Let's collaborate. I know we talked about it in the past. I got some ideas. I know you got hella ideas.
I have a script with so many things.
All right, shoot me a message. We'll talk about it.
So I give tonight's Rampage, like you said, 7-8 tonight. But I think tonight's ratings will be better than a live show because last week they did terrible in
Well,
ratings. But
you got to remember they're going up against the NBA playoffs now, though.
No, man, I turned that off. No.
But the week
Not
before
watching
that,
Bulls versus Bucks. We lost by 30.
But the week before that, they were taped 9 o'clock. They got 600K. So if they do better tonight than on a live show, then I don't know.
But the NBA playoffs weren't going on last time.
What are some of the matches like to see from Dora? For me, you just mentioned them. Kenta versus Punk. I actually got Danielson versus
Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. Pac versus Ospreay would be good, or Pac versus Dante.
Moxley and Tanahashi has happened at
Capital Riot or whatever it's called.
At New Japan Strong, right, or whatever.
Whatever the Capital show is.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Carly knows nothing about what we're talking about.
I am new to New Japan Pro Wrestling. I know basically what my husband has told me throughout the years, so I'm getting a crash course. I'm very excited. I like what I've seen so far from New Japan, and I'm just happy to be here.
I got one. Let me hear what y'all think. Orange Cassidy versus Yano.
We need Orange Cassidy versus Suzuki. We were robbed of that at Joey Janela's Spring Break in 2020.
I think, well, that would be a different kind of match. I just think because of the comedy styles, the New Japan comedy style versus the Orange Cassidy American comedy style, I think that would be art.
It would be really funny to see because Yano can actually go. Orange Cassidy can actually
go. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for Super Show as well.
I'm very excited. I'm hoping I can get tickets to that.
I am dang pay-per-view.
I'm
planning on going to that if I can buy tickets. If I have a final while tickets are on sale, I'm going to be so disappointed.
Bro, I looked. The prices are so crazy for hotels and stuff right now.
I don't
they
need to buy a
haven't even
hotel.
announced anything for it.
I live 40 minutes away from United Center, so I'm perfect.
I might take the train.
One last comment for tonight. Chris.
Banned. Chris, don't even look at it. Hey, look. Hey, Mr. Logan James. Peace, brother.
Another thing is, since I haven't spoken for the past 20 minutes, Carly B, I apologize.
About what?
Well, we were talking about the cameo. It was right before the main event. It was right on the main event, and she was like, "Give me a week to think about it." So.
Oh, you don't. Yeah, you to apologize, man.
I don't think she took it to heart.
No, it's just teasing.
But we'll be back. Well, me and Mr. Jacobs will be back Monday for. I believe we're doing the wrestling's promo bloopers. I think that's what we're doing.
I would like to join for that as well if there's a spot open.
Yeah, it's not just me and Mr. Jacobs. Anyone's free to join.
Did y'all did one of those already?
We've been doing a few Mondays, but we did the best of Samoa Joe.
I bet that was a good time, wasn't it?
Yeah, we did the best
on for Monday. This is actually, I think, my second Rampage I've been on. I've only done Dynamites.
And also,
Fridays are pretty bad for you, aren't it?
And also,
I watch with my husband and kids.
But it's always good to have you on, Carly.
I might pop by for Monday things. We just did the trading card.
I
got to check that one out. I saw that. I need to check it out.
Yeah, I'd love to go check that out. If you don't know a lot about trading cards, Carly will definitely explain everything about.
I will always talk about them if anybody wants to know anything about trading cards.
And Carly, I did buy sleeves for the cards today.
I am so proud of you. Good.
Carly, let me ask you this. When you say trading cards, are you talking across multiple different brands, or are we talking wrestling?
No, I only collect AEW trading cards.
Really? So I bought one box of it because it's the only time I've seen them in store. But no, I might have to up my game up so I can catch up with y'all.
Yes, go check out the show, and there's a crash course and what they all mean.
All right. Well, I will be doing that right as soon as we log off here. Can't wait.
And also to all the fans and to you guys, Wednesday, since I as Connor suggested, well, technically I gave him the video on my recent YouTube video of me singing the Jeff Jarrett and Road Dogg song "With My Baby Tonight."
Banger.
Yeah.
Straight banger. Chris, can I add one thing? I think your hair looks amazing tonight, sir.
Yeah, thanks. I got a haircut I got an army haircut.
It looks good, bud.
Yeah. I got to get it trimmed all off, though, before
Hey,
Grandma's birthday next
It
month.
looks a lot better than mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be back for Monday, Wednesday Dynamite, Friday Rampage, and definitely go follow all the All Elites on social medias. Link in the description below: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. And the booking the Elites coming. AZ UK. Definitely go check out our social medias for upcoming special guests and everything. But we'll see you guys this next Monday.
See you Wednesday. Bye.
Thanks everybody for watching. Y'all have a great night.